Sorry. So when you started searching for a house, did you use an agent or did you get the house on your own?
Yeah, I used an agent.
Me, I used an agent too. I used an agent.
I had to speak to a cousin of mine that introduced me to an agent.
I actually had to call a friend that knows an agent that knows an agent.
So many agents looked for a house for me and they couldn't find. So I had to use there's this magazine where they put listings for houses. So if you're looking to rent like a 2-bedroom, a 1-bedroom, whatever, you have this.
In fact, I collected numbers, like I collected contacts from other people looking for houses.
They'll just go ahead and start billing you that you need to pay for the transportation, that they want to use company car. Only for when you are going, the car might break down, they'll say, hey madam, we went out, but I'm like, I just paid money.
Yes, but these agents, they are billing more. So I had to just go and search for my own agent online.
I like to have options. So it gave me like 2 guys. So this one will call me and say, okay, I have one nice place I need to come and see. The other one will call me, I want to come and see.
But I always use agents that have worked with my friend.
So how was it getting an agent and what was your experience with your agent?
Wow, man, those guys, especially the guys on the mainland, those guys can bill you.
Looking for a house in Lagos is different, was very different for me because it meant I didn't know that when you get an agent, you have to pay the agent money. Every time the agent is actually going to show you a property, you'd have to pay the agent money.
We used to call it looking house fee.
Okay, most of the time I had to use my car. I even did inspections in the night, like 8 or 9 in the night, because they'll tell me during the day that the person that owns the key was not around.
Even before you even say, okay, you want to even see the house, when they'll bring out the form and tell you have to pay X amount before they even start discussing about getting a house.
I always tell the agent that I'm not giving you anything. Till I see something good.
My experience with my agent was cool because probably he had some respect for my elder cousin. That was why he didn't play games with me.
The place I'm staying now, I had to call a lady. She too was an agent. So she was telling me, hey, start coming. I should come, no problem. I got to the place. For the woman to tell me to call this number, I don't know if that person was still another agent.
Sometimes they'll take me to areas that is out of the location I gave them.
Just that you tell that this house is here. Then we will trek. You sweat and you say, okay, boy, it's not saying that here. You say, don't worry, we're getting there.
The way they will paint
the way they painted it for me.
With these agents, it's like when you say something, they hear another thing. I told them I needed a 2-bedroom, and sometimes they'll not take me to a 3-bedroom. I'm like, I said 2-bedroom. Madam, it's the same thing now. 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, now the same price. I'm like, no. And some other times I'll go around, be looking for the right to let. Then I'll call you. I've been that desperate.
That was dangerous.
The last place I rented was very bad because they keep on taking some stipends for transportation and all that, and like
sometimes, not all of them, but most of them, they're all about the money. It's not about what they want to get for you. So
that's the truth.
So eventually, like a total of what did you pay before getting your house for transportation?
I spent close to 20,000.
Wow.
It wasn't easy. Like I suffered.
Lagos agents,
Lagos,
their eyes,
something else.
Their eyes are shining. Their eyes are shining.
What areas did you have in mind when you wanted to search for a house?
Okay, first of all, I was just looking for something that was affordable,
When I wanted to search for a house, I was staying in Surulere at that time, so I wanted somewhere close that was kind of like at the heart of Lagos.
Okay, as at the time I was looking for a house, I wanted to get somewhere that was close to work, somewhere that I feel is safe, somewhere that wouldn't flood, somewhere that I'm close to my friends at the same time. So I was looking within the island.
Choosing between Yaba, Akoka, Shomolu, Bariga, all those areas.
I wanted to rent somewhere close to a Brahmatesanya There are some estates around there.
I was coming from Ojota.
Okay.
You understand? So I used to pass Ogudu. So I was like, this place is so nice and stuff. Like this is the place I want to stay. So I didn't know about Lekki down to Ikate then.
I think at that time I was looking at Sule because it's kind of central. From there you can get bus going to CMS to Lekki.
So when I wanted to start looking for a house, I had to search. The price was not here. It was way too much. My search was now island, not mainland anymore.
Are there any experiences that you can significantly remember?
Yeah.
Wow, man, I have to be honest, man. See these guys. When I go to the house, well, the environment is kind of okay. I said, okay, at least for a start, maybe I can manage. The compound is not very big. I think they're like, if I can remember, maybe like 6 tenants. So when I got to that particular apartment, I entered, I saw the room and parlor, okay. And I said, okay, where is the kitchen and bedroom? And I said, I have to open door and go to the other one. I said, oh, this one is facing my slapping because I'm surprised. How can you say you have? I said self-contained. You got me to the room and parlor. So if I want to go to the bedroom or if I want to cook, I still have to open door and go outside to. Why now?
Another experience I'm having post renting the house is the drainage issue, because I'm actually happy I rented where I rented, because the last estate I wanted to rent, which is somewhere, I went there to check on someone last week and the place was flooded. So with all the 1.5 million, I would have still been in a swamp kind of area. But
I don't know why some landlords or all these, what they call them, developers, they have a problem with tribe. I don't know, in Lagos. Like, when I was coming in, is he on Moibu? That's the first thing they asked.
There was a time one agent called me and said I should come down to Badore. There one fine house like that. No pictures now. So you see the pictures and it's so enticing and
It's
stuff.
so nice.
I said, okay. On getting to the bus stop there, I was stopped. The traffic from the road. I didn't even go in to look for the house or look for the agent anymore. I had to
Turn back.
That was it for me.
So, like, I just got an instance where 2 people like rejected me immediately. I could not even see the house. They're like, Ibo, Omo Ibo ni, yeah, go.
I saw a house in Lekki and I liked it. I was like, very nice. I don't know why I like the house because honestly, the parlor is very big, but you can imagine how the parlor is so big that pillars are inside the parlor.
Are you serious?
It was so big, as in there's no furniture that put in the house.
What about the room?
It's not. How was the room? I can't remember how the room. The first house I actually went to, they're like, I beg, we don't like the noise of children crying in the night and whatnot. So, sorry, would have just preferred if your kids were already grown up. I'm like, what's going on?
I met with the landlord. I was not like, okay, now, so how much is the payment for the house rent? How much is it? We discussed everything. But to my greatest surprise, the woman told me that, Oga, no go fit born for a year. That was her statement.
It was, but just the parlor.
Okay.
You can do church service.
Are you serious?
Church can do church.
I say, you know, once you marry, you go back come up for this compound. And as at that time, I was planning to get married actually. So I was like, I don't understand. He said, even that room that you see that is vacant, the moment I discovered that the wife got pregnant, I sent them away. So if you can accept it, fine. You can come and pay. And I said, no, I can't come here.
Did she give any reason?
She didn't give me any reason. She was like, you cannot leave here. To my surprise, I was like, no, I just left that woman. So when I met with the agent and I briefed him about our discussion, then he said, it's a lie, don't mind me. Pay the money. Pay the money. I said, now you want to leave the Abby? I should pay the money. Now you want to leave the Abby? Do you know how the house I said? I said, no. So with that mindset, I just left those 2 agents.
But the first time when I went, it didn't rain. The second time, it rained. As in that same day. So it rained when I left. So I was like, okay, let's go back and go and check the house. I didn't even think of rain. I passed the road because I was like, no, this is not the street now. The street I passed before was dry. You know, it was actually, if you see this rain, small rain. If you see the water, it was a lot. I was like, God, thank you. So that's when I realized that when you're looking for a house, you look for a house when
Okay, rainy season.
So you can check when it rains or ask people around.
I went to the house. The guy was like, okay, there's a vacancy in this apartment. And we go to the apartment. The house was not empty. There was still TV, shirts, clothes on the ground, bed was scattered. In fact, when I entered the house like this, the strong stench of like someone just finished smoking in that place. And I was like, okay, I think say space there for you. The guy was like, no worry, go soon park. He goes soon park. I said, no, I can't stay in this place. Like, even when I was coming here, I was seeing cigarettes everywhere. The place was very close to the main road, noise everywhere. I was like, no, this is not the kind of place I want.
You know Ogombo?
How can I know Gumbo?
There's this place they call Ogombo. You're not serious. There's this place they call Ogombo. That place, you see one river here. River.
Is it ritual?
And the road is at the center of the river. So when it rains there, the river will come and this one
Over the road.
Over the road.
Then he took me to another place again. That place, the kitchen was like a box. The sink has occupied half the kitchen. So you can't even put gas cooker anywhere. And in fact, if you want to cook, you're basically cooking outside the kitchen.
What made you choose the place we eventually settled for now?
Okay, the place I eventually settled for, when I went there, they were still building the place. It's a new place.
Number one reason is that it's a new house.
Okay, that place is a happening place though.
Happening as in how?
Like, we have Novera Mall, I'm at the center, and we have Sky Mall.
Oh.
There's Glencoe, so a lot of things are going on.
First of all, when I went there, it was looking dirty. It was no interlock tiles and whatnot. But there was something that attracted me. I think there was a big man in my estate, that works with the government.
Even though, according to Lagos, say virgin houses are quite expensive because you basically help them to complete the building.
And the second reason is a close, but there's like a 3-star hotel facing the close.
By 11, people are still out
Are you
in
serious?
Lekki. So, like restaurants,
Everything is still working.
food, everywhere, there are lounges everywhere, so it's happening. We have this police escort van that is watching over the estate. I'm like, okay, this is where I want to be.
I can walk from my house to Novera Mall, even to Sky Mall. So it's at the center.
I felt like the hotel there will serve as a security, like it's lit at night, so criminals and miscreants don't like where there's lights.
I just saw fellow young guys like myself as neighbors.
Rather, my estate is just along the road.
And it's close to the office. So what is your dream location to live and why?
So Ikoyi is my dream place to live in. Seriously.
I'll say the island too because I think it's the calmest place in Lagos.
What? So you do?
Okay,
Mine is banana precisely.
I would love to go back to Enugu.
I like the island.
If I'm calm, I want to see people that are not calm. So
Mad people, Yaba left. You can go to Yaba left.
wait. It's okay. I like Abuja.
One, because of the atmosphere, the people, and business-wise.
There was a time I took my clients to Ikoyi and it just felt like heaven. I'm like, I want to be a billionaire so that I can rent a place in Ikoyi.
And Enugu is calm.
Yes.
You can no too much traffic.
Yeah.
So, like the city is located in one place like that. You can connect to everywhere you want to go.
I want to be mingling with the billionaires, so somehow I'll become a billionaire.
Okay.
Later on, I'd rather go to somewhere like Abuja where life is easier and less stressful. I'd rather just go to Abuja and just go and enjoy the rest of my money and my life. Easy like that.
That's good.
So that's basically it.
That's good.
Very bad.
Very, very bad.
Very, very bad.
Very, very bad.
She bad gone.
Bad.